Have you ever wondered if your life is truly your own? What if every step you take, every choice you make, is part of a grand tapestry woven long before you were born? Picture this, a world where the future isn't a blank canvas, but a story already written, its chapters hidden in the whispers of the past. This idea of destiny, of fate, has haunted humanity for centuries. It's a question that lingers in the quiet moments, when you're staring at the stars or caught in the chaos of a life-changing decision. Are we free, or are we bound by threads we cannot see? Let me take you back to a small village in France, 1503. The air is thick with the scent of lavender and the weight of a world on the brink of change. A child is born, Michel de Nostradamus, later known as Nostradamus. He grows up not as a mystic cloaked in shadows, but as a healer, a physician battling the plague that ravages Europe. Yet, something sets him apart. In the flickering candlelight of his study, he pens verses, quatrains, that seem to pierce the veil of time itself. These aren't just poems, they're riddles, cryptic and haunting, that speak of events centuries beyond his own. The fall of kings, the rise of machines, the trembling of the earth itself. How could a man from a time of horse-drawn carts and camel-lit nights see so far? Was he a poet, a prophet, or was something else entirely? This is the story we're diving into today. Not just of Nostradamus, but of the mysteries he left behind. Mysteries that feel eerily relevant as we stand on the edge of 2025. The world is shifting beneath our feet. Storms rage fiercer, nations clash, and technology races ahead, blurring the line between human and machine. Could Nostradamus have seen this moment? Could his quatrains hold clues to what lies ahead? In this journey, we'll explore 10 of his most gripping predictions for 2025, weaving a tale of fire, betrayal, and the delicate balance between fate and free will. So, buckle up and let's step into the unknown together. But first, a quick pause. If you're someone who loves unraveling the mysteries of the universe, hit that like button, share this video with a friend who'd geek out over this, and subscribe to join our community of curious minds. Your support keeps this journey alive, and together, we'll keep peeling back the layers of the unknown. Now, let's dive in. 1. The Earth's wrath unleashed. Imagine waking to a sky choked with ash, the ground trembling beneath your feet. Nostradamus wrote, Asterisk, the great mountain will roar, and the sea will burn. Ashes will cloak the new city, and the heavens will weep fire. Asterisk, these words conjure a vision of nature's fury, a cataclysm that could reshape the world. The Pacific Ring of Fire, home to over 450 volcanoes, pulses with restless energy. Scientists warn that 2025 could see a surge in seismic activity, perhaps from Mount Fuji in Japan or Taal in the Philippines. A supervolcanic eruption could plunge the globe into a volcanic winter, where ash blocks the sun, crops fail, and famine spreads like wildfire. Picture a coastal city, its streets buried under ash, its people fleeing as the air grows thick with sulfur. The economic fallout would be staggering, supply chains collapsing, nations scrambling for resources. Nostradamus's words feel like a warning, urging us to respect the planet's power. Are we prepared for such a reckoning, or will we be caught unprepared, as so many were in the shadow of Vesuvius or Krakatoa? 2. The betrayal of bonds in a quiet tavern. Two leaders raise glasses, swearing loyalty. But behind their smiles, ambition festers. Nostradamus foresaw this. Asterisk, the great alliance will fracture, and the trusted will turn. From the west, a shadowed hand will stir chaos. Asterisk, this quatrain speaks of betrayal, of alliances crumbling under the weight of greed and power. In 2025, the world's geopolitical stage is a powder keg. NATO, ASEAN, the UN, partnerships that once seemed unshakable now strain under rising tensions. Consider the Philippines, where political alliances shift like sand. A leader's promise today could be tomorrow's betrayal, sparking unrest. Globally, superpowers like the United States and China eye each other warily, their trade deals and military pacts teetering on the edge. Nostradamus' vision suggests a world where trust is a luxury we can't afford. Could this be a call to rebuild bridges, to choose diplomacy over division? Or are we doomed to repeat the betrayals of history, from Caesar's fall to the Cold War shadow games? 3. The mind of the machine. Picture a future where a machine thinks faster than you, knows more than you, and perhaps even feels. Nostradamus wrote, Asterisk, a lone mind will rise, born of no flesh, its thoughts a mirror of eternity. Its disciples will bow, yet fear its fire. Asterisk, this feels like a glimpse of artificial intelligence, a force reshaping 2025. AI is no longer science fiction. It's diagnosing diseases, driving cars, and writing poetry. But with power comes peril. In 2025, AI could automate millions of jobs, leaving workers stranded. Ethical dilemmas loom. Should machines decide who lives in a medical crisis? What if AI falls into the wrong hands, fueling cyber attacks or autonomous weapons? Nostradamus' disciples might be us, captivated by technology's promise, yet blind to its risks. This isn't just a prediction, it's a challenge. Will we harness AI to heal and create, or let it become a fire we can't control? 4. The East's ascendancy. The world turns and power shifts. Nostradamus saw it. Asterisk, the dragon will rise where the sun is born, and the west will dim. A new order will forge in the East's fire. Asterisk, the dragon is unmistakable. China, a nation whose influence grows by the day. By 2025, China's Belt and Road Initiative could dominate global trade, while its advances in quantum computing and space exploration outpace the West. India, too, rises, its tech hubs and youthful population reshaping the global economy. But this shift isn't just economic. It's cultural, political, a reordering of the world stage. The West, grappling with division and debt, may resist this change, sparking trade wars or even military standoffs. Nostradamus' quatrain isn't a verdict, but a question. Can we navigate this transition with wisdom, fostering collaboration over conflict? Or will the rise of the East ignite a new era of rivalry? 5. The parched earth. Close your eyes and imagine a field, once green, now cracked and barren. Nostradamus warned, Asterisk, the rivers will shrink, the earth will thirst. The harvest will fail, and the hungry will wander. Asterisk, climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's here, and 2025 could be a tipping point. Droughts will intensify, from California's Central Valley to the Sahel in Africa. Coastal cities like Miami and Manila face rising seas, while inland farmers watch their crops wither. This isn't just about nature, it's about survival. Food shortages could spark riots, mass migrations, and conflicts over the last drops of water. Nostradamus' words are a mirror, reflecting our neglect of the planet. Yet, they also hint at hope. Innovations like desalination or sustainable farming could turn the tide. The question is, will we act before the Earth's patience runs dry? 6. The shadow of war is a specter that never fully fades. Nostradamus' quatrain is chilling. Asterisk, 2 rivers will clash, and the great city will burn. The third war will rise when the fortress falls. Asterisk, this evokes a global conflict, perhaps sparked by a flashpoint like Taiwan or Ukraine. Tensions between major powers, China and the US, Russia and NATO, are already high. A single misstep, a cyber attack or a naval skirmish, could escalate into something far worse. Imagine a city, New York, Tokyo, Shanghai, lit by flames, its skyline a casualty of modern warfare. The fortress could be a nation's infrastructure, crippled by digital assaults. Nostradamus doesn't just predict war, he mourns its cost. Families torn apart, economies shattered. This prophecy is a plea. Choose peace, tread carefully, for the alternative is a world in ashes. 7. The fading light energy powers our world, but what happens when it runs out? Nostradamus foresaw. The lamps will flicker, the machines will still. The Earth's heart holds the key, yet none will heed. Asterisk by 2025, an energy crisis could loom. Fossil fuels dwindle, geopolitical conflicts disrupt supply chains, and renewable energy struggles to keep pace. Blackouts could plunge cities into darkness, halting hospitals, schools, and economies. Yet, Nostradamus's Earth's Heart offers a clue. Geothermal energy, nuclear fusion, or untapped renewables could be our salvation. The challenge is time. Transitioning requires investment and unity, both scarce in a crisis. This quatrain is a wake-up call. Innovate now, or face a world where the lights go out for good. 8. The plague of wings, nature fights back in subtle ways. Nostradamus wrote, asterisk, the fields will darken with wings, and the grain will vanish. The hungry will cry as the skies swarm. Asterisk, this could point to a pest infestation, like locust swarms that have already devastated crops in East Africa and South Asia. In 2025, climate-driven shifts could worsen these outbreaks, wiping out harvests and fueling famine. Picture a farmer watching helplessly as locusts devour years of work. The ripple effects are vast. Food prices soar, communities starve, and desperation breeds conflict. Nostradamus's prophecy urges us to act. Bolster pest control, protect biodiversity, and prepare for nature's unpredictable wrath. Will we listen, or let the wings of destruction spread? 9. The starborn threat. The stars have always called to us, but they also hold dangers. Nostradamus warned, asterisk, a flame will fall from the heavens, and the earth will quake. The seekers of stars will find peril. Asterisk, this could be an asteroid, a rare but catastrophic threat. Even a small impact could level a city, trigger tsunamis, or disrupt global systems. In 2025, NASA and others track near-Earth objects, but no system is foolproof. Alternatively, this might hint at space debris or solar flares disrupting satellites. As we push toward Mars and beyond, Nostradamus reminds us to stay vigilant. Our ambition to conquer the stars must not blind us to the risks they carry. Are we ready to face a threat from above? 10. The altered seed. Finally, Nostradamus peers into our very essence. Asterisk, the flock will change, their code rewritten. The chosen will rise, divine yet divided. Asterisk, this speaks to genetic engineering, a field exploding in 2025. CRISPR and other tools could cure diseases, enhance strength, or extend life. But at what cost? Genetically modified humans could deepen inequality, creating a divide between the enhanced and the natural. Imagine a future where only the wealthy can afford superhuman traits, strength, intelligence, longevity. Nostradamus's divine yet divided warns of this rift. His quatrain is both a marvel and a caution. Embrace science, but tread lightly, for altering our code could redefine what it means to be human. The tapestry of tomorrow. As we close this journey, let's step back. Nostradamus's quatrains aren't just predictions. They're stories woven into the fabric of human curiosity. They challenge us to look at our world, our choices, and our future with fresh eyes. Whether you see him as a prophet or a poet, his words carry weight. They remind us that fate isn't a chain but a thread, one we can pull, twist, or weave anew. The year 2025 looms with possibilities, disaster or discovery, division or unity. Nostradamus doesn't hand us answers. He hands us questions. What will you do with the threads of your own destiny? Will you let fear guide you? Or will you shape a future that defies the darkest prophecies? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how these visions resonate with you. And if this journey sparked your curiosity, like, share, and subscribe to keep exploring the unknown with us. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.
I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.